Welcome. Where was I yesterday, huh? Where was I yesterday? Let me tell you a story. That's about... I'm still not going to tell you. But yesterday actually was my birthday. So I was out doing something very adult-ish about my birthday. And it has everything to do with some of the hints that I've been giving the last few days, the last few videos, and everything to do with changing and progress. So let's just say I was successful in giving myself a very adult type of gift, and soon I will have a new space and a new place to live and to create some of the content that I have been dying to do. And I'm just hoping that it all lines up in a way that rewards my efforts, and I get to present more things to you. It will give me roughly, my calculations are right, will give me roughly 3.5 extra hours per day at home or around home or creating. So this means that I can do additional editing, I can actually include some funny content, cut to some different stuff. You may see a bit of a different format as far as these videos are concerned. Very exciting, super, super exciting. So what day is it today? It is hump day. I totally forgot almost till now, and I realized that my birthday was Tuesday, so that means today must be Wednesday. Congratulations, math still works. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. My buddies were just talking to me at work there, and they're just like, yo, there's a lot of wait listing for places to live now because they're like everywhere is very expensive. Even spoke with a friend of mine in the neighborhood that I finally got to look at, and they were telling me like, oh, I can't believe how expensive it is. How can people just how can they live like that? How is that even affordable for one person? And let me tell you, it ain't. But the creative part comes in where I can afford it, but small margins, and that's not cool. So I need to be able to come up with something that's a little bit extra. Maybe part-time job here and there, weekend work, overtime at the job, And hopefully this rocket that we're on takes off, and then it'll be awesome. So a very, very wonderful, wonderful experience, because it only took me 6 days, basically, from finding and first contact to approval. 6 days. I was all over it. Didn't want to give it up. I double checked everything. I compared other places. I calculated. Just turned out to be the best. So, happy birthday to me. So, on a Wednesday, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Wandering thoughts, maybe? I don't even know. Today's been a little bit I didn't even get to sleep much last night because I was so excited about things, but also nervous because I hadn't gotten confirmation. Things are not always as planned, so I have to think about the things that may not come up, and this is where the anxiety kicks in. Anxiety will twist your mind into all kinds of what if this, what if that, and then what if, Wednesday what ifs. What if will ruin every bit of happiness you have. I'll tell you that right now. What ifs will ruin every moment of happiness maybe coming your way. The moment is what we have. What if is if. One, it's a maybe. You don't know. But why would you torture yourself on the negative side of it? Just go have some fun. What if it's amazing? What if the best thing that could ever happen happens, right? You got to try it. That's what life's all about. Life's about the chances that you take instead of regrets of the chances you didn't take. And like my mom would say, you miss 100% of the chances you don't take. But you may do better if you do take those chances, so take some chances. Figure it out. I took some chances. Now I'm here. It's not exactly where I planned to be, but you know what? Every closed door is an open door somewhere else. Y'all saw The Matrix? Part 2, 3? I think it's 3, right? 2? 2. I don't remember. The one with the bomb in it. Anyways, Neo goes in the hallway and he's picking up all these doors. He's got keys, and then the key maker's like, always another way, and he puts a key in, and then they pop out in the middle of Central Park or something. Spoiler alert. No, it's incredible. You know, like our minds are set up in such a way that we have an aversion to pain. We have an aversion to suffering. We have an aversion to negativity. We have a draw towards desirable, the happiness, the joy. But that's all built inside of you. You decide what's joyful. You decide what's fearful. The things are they function like mechanisms. And I talk about this a lot. And I do talk about this to give you guys all a background. I have a background in psychology and philosophy. I have a degree in philosophy. So I spent a lot of time thinking and analyzing and looking at argumentation, which is why people talking online drive me fucking crazy, because your premises and points of argument make no sense sometimes. And let me raise the difference. There's a difference between an opinion and an argument, okay? A lot of the times you state an opinion, you're 100% right. Your opinion is right according to you. But if you make statements that can be proven true or false, then you've created an argument, and it needs to be structured right. Otherwise, it makes no fucking sense. Are we clear? We understand the difference? I fucking hope so. So anyways, that's my background. That's why I spent a lot of time analyzing like the psychology of things, the thoughtful part of things. So even if I'm involved in audio is not the main focus here, but it is kind of, because audio is just a community of people. A very picky, argumentative type of people. Don't we know it? Other than fans of the World Cup, soccer or football, whatever you want to call it, those people get some pretty arguments going on, let me tell you. Passionate and opinionated, and yeah. So anyways, like it's all for the good of society, right? We're all just trying to have the same things. But a belief structure, like I'll quote Chris Rock, it's okay to change an idea. An idea is pretty easy to change, but a belief, that's tricky. People kill and die for beliefs, but ideas can be changed. I think this is in Dogma, actually. I don't know if it was in his comedy. Anyways, Chris Rock talked about this. And it's a very good perspective, because it's true. You have an idea about, I have a good idea. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy these shoes. I've seen them online. Friends of mine said they're okay. You go and try them on, and they're not that great. They're not close. They're close, but they're not really what your idea was. So then you try on a couple more pairs, and all of a sudden you leave the store with a new pair of shoes. Now, if you believed in Nike, some part of your mechanism and thought process wouldn't allow you to buy Adidas even if they felt comfortable. Your beliefs would lead you down that loyal path of buying Nike, regardless of whatever they look like or comfort or whatever. You just walk out with the same thing, being stubborn. That doesn't include all of the rational, the things that make sense, the things that are best for longevity. Beliefs are tricky. So you can get caught up in a belief about like what ifs, to go back to that point, because if you believe that certain factors are problems without knowing better, anytime those factors are present, you're always going to think, well, what if this happens? What if this negative ruins this? And then your happiness is gone. Gone before it starts, because you're trapped in a belief system structured around our need to avert negative responses. Gotta analyze how that works, because it will affect everything. It's like trauma, but it's very, very subtle, right? It builds itself into a system and affects all the decision processing based on the factors that are included. Like, we're mostly rational beings, and if we're not rational on the surface, there's some mechanism or process at work that is rational. Like, these people are being aggressive because someone might have harmed them before, so they're aggressive to ward off any further harm. Or someone is coming from a point of scarcity, so they need to steal or lie in order to achieve something, so they still have something. And a built-in insecurity pushes them towards this idea that they need more. It's built on scarcity. Scarcity is a factor that triggers hoarding. I don't know if I talked about this before, but I think I did. But anyways, that's the what ifs. The what ifs are going to stop you at every chance they can, and you got to step outside. Be ready. I mean, take responsibility, but be ready to go, you know? So let me know in the comments below what you think of these two buildings right here, because you fucking know where I'm standing and what time it is. Sorry. It was getting very predictable. This is like, oh, I know the video's about to end. That's actually pretty good because it's consistent, right? Consistency is going to be another topic, but there's no... Let me know in the comments below what language has a day of the week that begins with C. Because I'll do consistency on whatever that day is just to keep it consistent. Yeah! You see what I did there? Woo! And by the way, woo is a W word, which ends our Wednesday. So I'll check you guys tomorrow. I appreciate all being here. This is amazing. I really, really love that I can speak my mind and have some feedback and engage with people. This is fantastic. I just need to make it a little more fun. Maybe change it up someday, do a different series. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much. In the comments, let me know if you had this moment where what ifs have slowed you down. Anxiety gets the best of you. And I mean, I guess you don't have to be very specific because it's private, but I respect that. You don't have to share private information. That's nobody's business, and this is going out to the world, so please, with caution, respect your privacy and others. It's like some people may know me in person, and we might talk on like other forums and chat groups and stuff like that, but please know that what we talk about on private chat groups or that information that's divulged in different atmospheres doesn't always belong here. So in the comments, try not to mention some of the similar things. There's a reason why everything is separated, and if it comes out, I'll talk about it. But yeah, in the comments below, without getting too deep about it. What? Well, that was interesting. So distracted by traffic. What the hell? This is busy out here. So yeah, in the comments below, let me know if there's been a moment where a what if had stopped you and you contemplated back and forth, like what if this, or am I going to do this, or it's important, so you had to chew through the information. I mean, that's wise to do regardless of what decision you make, but a moment where it was a little bit tougher. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate you being here. Like and share if you think it's important for someone else to hear something I have said, and let me know in the comments what you think. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Laters.